This episode is brought to you by BETR Picks. Right now, new users get an easy bonus. Pay $10, get $30 instantly. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, just play $10 and you'll instantly get $30 in bonus funds to keep the action going. If you've been thinking about making your picks, now's the time. Click the link in the episode description or sign up using code BENCHED, that's BENCHD, to claim your $30 bonus.
Heyo! What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bench. Joey here, Angel there for episode 253. Previewing every team in the NFL today, the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Raiders. Is it normalized, the Vegas Raiders? Right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I think
I haven't made that mistake in a minute.
Yeah, right. I think it's finally yeah.
Yeah, they feel like very Vegas now. They have the cool stadium.
Mm-hmm.
The A's are going there. The Vegas sports movement is underway.
Yeah, and we leave Oakland in the fucking dust.
Oakland struggling.
Oakland.
But that's another show for another time.
That's also another podcast. Why Oakland is struggling.
Right, another show. Episode 252, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome to the channel.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. If you want a free way to support the show, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it with a friend, whatever you want to do. Those are all very, very helpful things to the podcast that we appreciate so much. Same with the audio version. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Music, any of those, leave a rating, I think it is, or a comment, or whatever it is. And those are all very, very helpful to push out the podcast. And then go follow us on social media at Bench Show on all the different platforms, X, TikTok, and Instagram. We're all over those, putting up a lot of different stuff on all those different platforms. And so search at Bench Show to follow theirs. Follow that on those platforms. Yeah. How you doing, Ange? How you liking these previews? We're moving on through. We're kind of through the NFC now into the AFC.
It's nice because you kind of after the draft, you kind of get draft takes over your world if you're a football fan.
Yeah.
So all you think is prospects and schools and tackling. Then you forget what they did in free agency, and then you also forget how they finished off last year. And now you kind of just put it into one big cocktail and see how it tastes like.
It all comes together.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with the Raiders today. Let's jump right into it. The Raiders made a lot of changes, and not so much to the roster, but in the front office and specifically in the coaching staff.
Yep.
Pete Carroll
Petey boy
is now the head coach. Chip Kelly is now the offensive coordinator, and Patrick Graham's going to stay as a defensive coordinator. So that was not on my bingo card.
Nope. Petey, no.
It is what it is. Pete Carroll's there. He's, once again, the oldest coach in the NFL.
He's been that.
When he literally was that when he left.
I think he got hired as also. But you wouldn't know it.
Seems to have the fastball still. Seems to have the energy and the whatever.
He must take some naps in the middle of the day.
I wasn't sure you were going to go with that.
What?
He must take some naps. I'll go with naps.
Maybe little pills.
Maybe.
Actually, well, for sure, pills.
Is he grinding his teeth a lot? Or Pete Carroll, I think, is going to do a good job. I think he's the right guy for this organization to turn around the culture in the locker room. That's what Pete Carroll does. Whether or not it has a successful season or whatever like that, he's going to turn around this locker room, the culture of it, the culture of just how this, you guys gave FaceTimes me, the culture of how this all goes down inside the facility.
Well, yeah.
And that's what he does, competition.
That's I'm about to say. His whole thing is competition. And what this team needs is an injection of youthful energy, which is what he brings. Not youthful, but youthful energy. And a level of everyone's job's on the line.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we're not just out there playing football for 4 quarters and that's it. We're out there earning these spots, earning these snaps, because snaps in the NFL can get you paid, can get you, obviously Hall of Fame, whatever. But these guys on this team, not names that the common fan would know.
Yeah.
But if they earn their spot, then maybe that's the next step.
Confidence in Pete Carroll to have this team at 500 within the first 3 years.
If he coached for 3 years, then yes.
You don't think he coached for 3 years?
He's old. But if he does, yes, 100%, 150%. I'm very confident in him. It's just he's really old. But if he does stay, yes, 100%.
Let's jump. There's so many additions and stuff. We'll just jump into them as we're covering each side of the football.
Yeah.
Let's start on this offensive side of the football, led by Chip Kelly. Let's start there.
Chip boy.
Kelly's
This
back in the NFL.
How do you feel about this?
Does he still have the juice to be an NFL coach?
Okay, you're an Eagle fan. What's your memory of Chip Kelly as an offensive mind?
He came in. He was the first one to make a thing out of Nick Foles.
Which is,
He was the first one to. He did get rid of star players. I think he has little to no power of the roster here. So
yeah, he's
no
just
problem there.
Football mind.
But as far as a football mind, he's always been respected.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's still getting jobs. He's not on the street. He's not.
Ohio State last year.
He's not. What's Jay Gruden, where you just can't get a job.
Or Adam Gase.
Yeah, he's actually, seems competent. Head coaches bring him in. He's not well liked by his former players.
Nope.
So that's kind of interesting, but I'm interested to see what he's gonna do. Like, how has he changed? Because obviously he was first, like, with that Oregon offense, that exciting, wide open, flowy,
fast pace,
a lot of running the quarterback, a lot of RPO stuff. Let's see if that's what he's bringing here with Geno Smith.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if you could be gone that long and come back and jump right into the NFL.
There's not many coordinators that that grab headlines. At least he grabs headlines.
Yeah,
as soon as I saw that, and then his picture was floating around, Twitter. He's getting a couple LBs. He excited because if it goes right, this could be a very run efficient, offense.
The guy they brought in to lead it all is Geno Smith. Last year, 4th in the league in yards. 4th at 4,300 yards.
I believe that.
This is a legit thrower of the football.
Passer.
This is a guy who can lead a legit passing offense. 21 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. That's the problem. Is that he
fell off a cliff.
Throws a lot of he didn't fall 4,200 yards.
Well, I mean, as opposed to the year he had prior.
Yeah, 21 and 15 is not great, but 76 PFF grade, and that was also an offense that just wasn't good all the way around.
Yeah, that was the.
They even fired their OC, didn't they?
That was the Washington football OC. I forget his name. But yeah, he got fired there. Yeah. They clean house.
Geno though is a nice is the right guy to bring in right now.
Just kind of calm. Let's just settle down. Him and Pete Carroll in unison is a great thing for this offense.
I think he was fine last year. I think he's a real quarterback. They haven't had that in a minute. They've been dealing with Aiden O'Connell and last year Gardner Minshew. Yep. And all those kind of guys are those aren't competitive quarterbacks as far as guys you're starting every week.
Yeah, you don't. And some of those guys, you can't even see them being the starter next week, let alone the starter for the whole year. Because you could legitimately say,
week to week you can't start them.
Yeah, he's gonna be there, calming down the young guys, kind of settling in this new offense. That's a lot of new guys, a lot of new faces, and helping these young guys get a little better.
They didn't add a lot to this offense, but they did add the most exciting player on the offensive side of the ball anyway.
We'd say behind Shador, the star of the draft, which is crazy.
Yeah,
5th round pick Shador Sanders.
I'm saying the actual star on the field though is J.T.
Yeah,
maybe you put Travis Hunter up there. We'll see who does on the offensive side of the ball. But Ashton Jeanty, everything they say he is.
What's your?
I don't even need to see it yet.
Confidence 1 to 5.
10.
He wins offensive rookie of the year.
14.
That's why I'm saying it's just happen. He's just a very good prospect.
Even with the rough O-line, we'll talk about it. I think he's that good. He's that dynamic. He's gonna be the new Marshawn Lynch. Maybe not in running style, or there's never gonna be another Marshawn Lynch. Very unique individual and player. But Ashton Jeanty is gonna take on that for Pete Carroll in this offense.
I really can't wait to see him because he's
gonna be awesome.
Because on Saturday night you flip on Sports Center and you would see Jeanty. 20 carries, 400 yards. And you're I can't wait to see what this looks like against the Chiefs on the Monday night game. Or, I want to see what it looks like in real life behind. And they paired Jeanty with head coach coordinator combo that just loves to run the ball. Pete Carroll, obviously, very big on running the ball. And Chip Kelly, his whole thing is running the ball. And the whole offense based around running the ball.
Running backs have done very well in the Chip Kelly offense. They also add Raheem Mostert, who I think Raheem Mostert's first team was the Philadelphia Eagles, and I want to say it was with Chip Kelly.
Oh, that'd be cool if it was.
As an undrafted free agent way back when. 74 PFF grade. We know Raheem Mostert. He's
solid.
Just a solid running back.
Yep.
Elite speed. He does have a superpower.
So it's fastball.
That's that speed. He's had some stretches where you're whoa.
I mean, there was 2023. He was a very good running back for the Miami Dolphins.
So him and Jeanty, I think, is going to be nice. I think I would probably expect more of a split to start the season, and then eventually
lean into the young horse.
The guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Offensive line is rough, and this is where they need it. They need to improve. Still, they have a couple pieces.
They have pieces, yes. I would say they're not 0, but they're not 10.
Colton Miller's fine.
Yeah, tackle.
The center's good. Jackson Powers Johnson.
I'm a big
out of Oregon.
Fan. Yeah.
The rest of the guys I think are suspect. Parham, Kappa, and Glaze.
The best one would be Glaze, but at the best, you're he's an average guard. Yeah. Which is not what you want.
Yeah, Yeah, I think Kappa was the highest rated among them. PFF 67, solid protection, average run blocking.
But like,
you need better than that.
Kappa was on a team that needed offensive linemen with the Bengals, and they cut him immediately once the new league year started. So yeah, let's not.
You're talking about the Bengals.
Yeah, who have a shit O-line since their birth.
Interesting that they didn't pour more resources in the O-line.
Yeah, for such a veteran head coach like Carroll, who knows the offensive line. But remember, in Seattle,
same thing.
Never had a good O-line.
No.
Ken just made it work with what he had. But he has enough. Colton Miller's the best by a mile.
I'm going to go ahead and say early that was a mistake.
It might be.
That was a mistake that you didn't invest in this O-line. I love Jack Besh, and I love Ashton Ginty. But I would be way more excited if you took who was the early tackle taken this year? I forgot.
Instead of Genty?
No, in the draft, period.
Oh, like Banks and then
yeah. There's a couple.
Yeah. There's a lot of tackles in this draft
right now.
Yeah.
Tackles taken around Ashton Ginty. I mean, it's a tough conversation because he is that kind of guy. Right after Armand Membo, and then Banks, and then a little later Tyler Booker to the Cowboys.
You're kind of like plug and play guys.
I think he might have. I think it's a little. We just talked about the Panthers in the last show, and like they did pour into his offensive line, and then they poured into the defensive line with draft picks and free agents in free agency.
Question: if they would have done,
I like that a little better.
Membo or Booker round 1, right, and then round 2 go get Quinton Judkins, would that change your mindset of this team? Absolutely. Maybe you're not right.
Like
maybe you're not wrong.
In a deep running, and I get it, Ginty's special. There's no other Ashton Ginty. And if he comes out and he is Bijan Robinson or Saquon Barkley, cool. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But running backs don't turn franchises around. Running backs don't turn offenses around. Running backs are cherry on top pieces. I'll take that to the grave.
Well, we've seen one of the best running backs we've ever seen of our era, Adrian Peterson, on a ton of dog shit teams. And he was the best by a country mile.
I mean, you wouldn't have to go that far back. Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley
was on the Giants forever. He's obviously great. We saw him last year.
Yep.
Did nothing for the Giants. Did nothing for turn their offense around. They are reliant on a lot of other things to actually, be their very best. And so for that reason, I think they probably would have been better served to take Armand Membo and then, like you said, a Quinton Judkins or whoever else is there. There's a ton of running backs in this last draft.
Second round, that was Cape Johnson was already gone. Yeah, there was a lot of running backs there. I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stand. I'm gonna stand on that. I think they messed that up.
We'll see.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty confident the O-line's going to be bad again.
Yeah. You're kind of hoping. What they need to prove you wrong is like some guy to merge to be a star.
Yeah,
but
like, DJ Glaze was
actually a really good guard. Yeah.
And I feel like we've seen enough DJ Glaze and Alex Kappa. I mean, you mentioned about Alex Kappa. Well,
Glaze, give him a couple years. But Kappa, we know what he is. He's not surprising nobody.
They did draft Jack Betch, who was really good in college. I think he's going to eat a lot of targets in this offense. I think he'll be really good. Kyle Phillips comes over from the Titans. I think he's another nice receiver.
Really gym rat.
Yep.
Sneaky fast.
Jacoby
IQ guy.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing.
Pigment challenged.
Jacoby, thank you. Myers is there. He'll be the number 1 by far.
He's underrated.
He's really good.
Yes.
What is his offense going to look like year 1, Chip Kelly?
They need to. I think in my mind, their whole mindset, time of possession. I don't think they're going to score a lot of points. What they want to do is hold the ball as long as they can.
Yeah.
Because that defense isn't great either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what Pickett wants to do too. Run the ball, limit turnovers, and just kind of play safe.
My fault too. We need to mention Brock Bowers, obviously. Yeah. Brock Bowers and Mike Mayer, I think, could be, if they figure out a way how to use those guys.
In unit, yes.
That could be a thing.
We saw Bowers just change the game last year.
Yeah.
Be the best 10 in football.
And I still think Michael Mayer is good. I still think he's a good
guy. He had a mental health stuff, and then he came back. And yes, I think he in unit. And there was rumors about him, and then they said, no, we're not trading him.
Yeah, the Dolphins wanted him, and it didn't happen.
No.
Instead, they went and got Darren Waller out of retirement.
Yeah. And Mayer's, once upon a time, second-round pick at Notre Dame, right? Yeah. So I think
had a decent rookie season.
Yeah, and that was a bag team. That no one has that. Yeah.
I like him.
We'll see.
Let's switch over to this defense. Max Crosby is obviously the big dog here.
One of the ones.
Yep.
91
PFF grade.
It's hard to. How do you not love Max Crosby?
He's the best. He's awesome.
You hear my podcast and you see his story and you see him play, the effort and the tenacity and the want to be like, no, I'm a Raider.
Right.
Like I'm not. There was a time where like trade him to the Lions last season when they
put him on every single team.
But he said, "No, I'm a Raider."
Yeah.
And you love that because you love the loyalty and you love his story, and he's honestly the cool factor on him, like visually, all tatted up.
Yeah, he has some Jack Harlow's in him.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
I said it.
Yeah, cool guy though.
Christian Wilkins, looking forward to seeing him come off the injury and be that guy.
Apparently, it's been tough. Still in a walking boot.
That's not great.
Hopefully,
Spent a lot of money.
Remember what he was prior to? He was
good.
a very good player.
Adam Butler, Malcolm Kuntz. These are all fine players.
Yeah,
they're fine. They're
they
good.
They wanted to keep Kuntz for very talented.
But I feel like Kuntz. I think with a full workload here, you might see he's like a breakout candidate.
Yeah,
probably.
for sure. 100%.
In the second level here, Jermaine Pratt, Eldon Roberts, Tommy Eichenberg, like they kind of just raised the floor. Also brought in Devin White. And just kind of raised the floor of this linebacking core.
Just get some, just like Pete Carroll said, just get some talent so we can start like competing. Yeah, I like it.
And I mean, Pete Carroll never has good offensive line, always has good secondary and linebackers.
And always like coaches them well, like well beyond their.
He's a very much skill position in type of coach.
You would think that'd be the opposite,
right?
But yeah, his best team.
He always had that. He had the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Those guys, like he kind of that's how he coaches. He's defensive backs are his specialty.
Coaches like for heart in the offensive line and for talent on.
They brought in Jeremy Chin and Eric Stokes, and I'm not gonna lie. The other two starters they have listed here, I have no idea who they are. Isaiah Polomao and Darnay Holmes.
I'm sure they're great. They're great gentlemen.
Isaiah, last year had 57 total tackles.
Attaboy Isaiah.
He's in his fourth season. So if I haven't heard you by now,
Isaiah,
he's 6'4".
We're calling you out in a good way. Go make some plays, dog.
You probably need to be replaced though. And then the other cornerback is Darnay Holmes, 14 total tackles. He's also in his what is this? Drafted in 2020. So what?
He's been cooking
in his fifth year.
Ding ding, out the oven, ready to go.
I'm not trying to be hard on those guys, but that's rough.
Yeah,
that's a rough. If Eric Stokes is your shutdown guy,
which is why you bring in Jeremy Chin. I think that Nate Hobbs.
Jeremy Chin can't cover anyone.
No, but I'm saying like just get some talent out there. I know it's year one of a rebuild, so this is the best they can do.
They had some young talent, Lonnie Johnson and Jacorian Bennett. Maybe have some let's see what they have.
We'll see. Yeah.
But secondary is going to be the biggest question mark I think on this defense.
Yeah. They don't. Max Crosby and even with Wilkins comes back at some point, and you have a couple guys up there like linebacker. You could see it kind of like, okay, this can work. Secondary is a real area of need where you play in division with a Patrick Mahomes, a Bo Nix, whatever Herbert could do to you.
Three good offenses.
Yeah, you'll see it pretty evident.
Yeah. Does it kind of seem like I don't know if they're building for the future as much as they are just plugging gaps for now. And let's
trying to stay afloat.
Let's just get us respectable.
Yeah. Kind of what the what the Commanders' thought process was last year. Let's just get talent and just see what happens.
Right.
Not saying this, I don't want to near as Jane Daniels, but let's just get talent out there. Good at coach, good coordinators on both sides. Let's just see what can happen.
X factor on offense and defense.
X factor on offense would.
Besides Ashton Jitty, let's do that.
If Bowers can maintain this level where, because they don't have a true number one. I mean, obviously we love Jacoby Myers, but if he can maintain this, I'm just Travis Kelce younger, who was number one for that team for a long time.
Right.
Obviously, yes. On defense, it'd be anyone not named Max Crosby. It'd be the pass rushers.
Someone to step up.
Kuntz. That'd probably be the number one.
Yeah.
Because Michael Wilson, we've seen not Michael Wilson. First round pick a couple years ago, never really panned out.
I don't know.
His name. But anyways, another edge rusher because they're kind of needing someone opposite. Secondary is just. It's hard to find a guy you believe in.
I can't remember. Tyree Wilson?
Tyree Wilson. There you go. If he can
he's still on the team, I believe.
Yeah, if he can emerge from the ashes, that'd be great. But
he's still on the team.
Yeah. That was the last pick of the Gruden not McShay.
He was a 7th overall pick in 2023.
What was the GM?
I forgot now.
Yeah, whatever.
He's 25 years old now. Last year, 16 tackles, 4.5 sacks.
Not the greatest stats.
Yep. That's not great. Yeah, but I mean, Kuntz, I think is someone you can't be excited about. Though.
Yeah. I mean, who's it for you on offense? Bowers probably kind of.
Bowers is a good one. If Jack Betch is like
say one of these rookie wideouts, yeah.
if he's like a trying to think who I like to compare him to. He's not T. Higgins. He's not that talented.
Like a Mike Williams?
Talented.
That kind of profile.
I'm trying to think like who he's like. He's a big guy. He has great hands. He's strong. Like
Sidney Rice back in the day.
That's way back.
But that's kind of the bite type.
Yeah, I just kind of like someone who control. I won't even try to put a name on it. Someone who can control the middle of the field. Someone who could win one-on-one matchups.
Corn Sutton.
That's a good one.
There you go. Yeah, we got
Corn Sutton.
Yeah.
We'll see. I want to see how big he is now.
Sutton's more of a can do more, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Let me check. I want to see how big he is now. Jack Betch.
The other guy's pretty height, speed guy too.
6'1", 215. So he's a big guy. 215 is not small.
Yeah.
Just 22 still. So yeah, I like Jack Betch. On defense,
Eesh.
I think Kuntz is a great one, but I think I need to see someone emerge in this defensive secondary. They did go and sign Isaiah Polamalu, so maybe they see something in him.
Maybe Jared Chin has another gear. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does.
Jacorian Bennett, now he's drafted in 2023 in the 4th round. A lot of excitement around him. Hasn't really panned out either. Yeah. Lonnie Johnson, what year is he in? 2019. Yeah, he's probably cooked as well. Like we'll see. We'll see if someone can step up in the secondary. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's a regime turnover. So you're gonna get these guys that are not really good, not really bad, kind of on this team, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of awkward situations there.
All right, bold predictions in the schedule. Ready?
Let's do it.
Ashton Jeanty, top 3 rookie running back in total yards.
Oh yeah, 100%. Put the money on it.
Any chance this offensive line is so bad and they can't throw the ball down the field enough because of the weapons, not because of Geno, that he's just facing stack box over and over again?
No, I think
think he gets there?
It's more respectable than that.
Max Crosby, 16 sacks.
Yeah, I'm not
big year for Max.
I'm not gonna doubt him.
I like it. Raiders top 10 rushing offense. That's a good one.
That means usually when that happens, your running back goes off for like 1,500 yards.
Yeah.
My problem is behind him. Well, Mostert can give you 400 yards easily.
Yep.
Geno's not giving any run. Yeah. You know what? Yes. There's a way.
Yeah.
Genty can go off, get 300 carries, and be just that.
And Carroll's going to give him the rock. He's going to get a lot of carries.
Yeah.
Geno Smith, 25 passing touchdowns.
Yeah. He has enough talent to get there.
Likelihood 1 through 5 that the Raiders draft a quarterback next year, no matter what Geno Smith does this year.
5.
It's going to happen, right?
You have to.
It's true rich.
Geno's the definition of a rich quarterback.
All right, jump to the schedule and wrap it up.
Okay.
You want to I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready to go.
They open up at New England.
Loss.
Yeah, definitely. Tough schedule here to start here. Next, they host the Chargers. Divisional game. The first Harbaugh-Carroll game again.
That's such a well-coached game.
Wasn't Harbaugh-Carroll a thing back in the day with the Seahawks and Niners?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Just 2 old men who kind of don't like each other.
Talent level's a lot different.
But they're cordial as hell, so you're never going to...
Yeah. How you doing, brother? I'll go...
How you doing, brother? And they're walking away like,
I'll give them a early season win there.
Wow, that's a surprise.
1-1.
At Washington.
Loss.
Hosting the Bears. Go Bears.
Go Bears. By this time, they'll have those boys going. That's also a loss.
I think so, too. At Indy, my prediction, Daniel Jones is quarterback.
That's a win. I'll give them a win there.
Hosting the Titans.
They have, if Cam Ward is anything, they'll have nothing for no one to Calvin Ridley. Yeah, I'll give them a loss there, actually.
At Kansas City.
Loss.
Okay, so they're at their bye now.
2-5.
2-5, going into week 8, into their bye. Week 9, and let me tell you, this second half of the schedule is not, I don't want to say brutal, but it's tough.
Yeah.
They start hosting the Jaguars.
Off the bye, I'll give them a win.
Okay.
Yeah, 3-5.
Then they'll go to Denver on Thursday night.
That's a fucking loss. You know what I'm saying?
They'll host the Cowboys.
So that's a loss too. No, the host. You know what?
On a short week.
I'm giving them a win there.
Okay. Wow.
PKO gets musters up enough for those boys to win.
Then they'll stay at home and host the Browns.
It's a win.
Okay. They'll go to the Chargers.
That's a loss because they won the first one.
They'll host the Broncos.
It's a loss. They get fucking swept.
They go to Philly.
Loss.
They go to Houston.
I'm not sure how far they're moving the ball down the field. That one loss.
Yeah. They host the Giants
To win.
and then they host not Niners. They host the Chiefs to end the season week 18.
Chiefs not playing for anything. That's a win just because no one's gonna not
Assume they are.
loss.
What's that schedule?
6-11.
Yeah. And say the Chiefs aren't playing for anything, maybe like a 7.
Yeah, about 7, maybe
7.
7.
Yikes.
They have to take advantage of those early games.
They have to before
The games where no one knows what they are yet.
of the first 7 games, they got to win at least 4 of them. And there's 4 wins in there.
Yeah, it's they're
you can
playing
beat the Colts, you can beat the Titans, you could beat the Bears, and I think you could beat the Patriots. Maybe steal one against the Chargers, Commanders, or Chiefs. Probably not the Chiefs, but
They're lowest. I'm not sure they're dipping below 6 wins though.
right.
Highest maybe 8. 8 to 9.
I don't think there's any. There's no chance we reach the end of the season either, and they're like any kind of tanking situation. Pete Carroll, I don't think will let that
Are
happen.
they more likely to tank or to be in the playoffs?
Be in the playoffs. I don't think Pete Carroll's going to tank.
He's too old for that.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's too old.
What future?
Yeah.
I got to play for next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not really for them this year. Is really not about the wins and losses. And
Yeah.
of course, you want to win. That's the best for culture.
Yep. Just win, baby.
Just be a professional franchise. Stop the turnovers and the turnover in the locker room.
Yeah.
And just right the ship.
Yeah. You're more. This is the Mark Jackson waiting for the Steve Kerr situation,
Yes.
where I'm just kind of setting this up. I'm gonna get the culture fixed. I'm gonna get the guys kind of in the right mindset. Then once Pete Carroll, or maybe he coaches it long enough, but once he's kind of ready to ride off and to the sunset, there's a good culture, good guys in there, good hopefully years of draft picks in there. Yeah, it's a team that's gonna be top 10 in the draft next year, but looking a lot different, like the culture change and all that.
That is the Las Vegas Raiders preview. Thanks for joining us for episode 252. We'll see you again next week, continuing through the AFC West.
This week. We'll see you this week.
No, because it's going to be Friday's show. I have 3 shows in the docket. Well, let me close the show.
Go ahead.
All right, that's our show today. Thanks so much for joining us for episode 252, previewing the Las Vegas Raiders. And we'll see you again soon. Continuing through the AFC. We got to get to the Seahawks still. We got to get to the Broncos still.
Yeah,
and then, of
Rams.
course, there's so many good teams in the AFC we haven't talked about, including the defending AFC champs, Kansas City Chiefs. A lot to get to. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following the show. Also, download BETR Picks. Support the show. Get yourself a nice little bit of cash there.
Little parlay.
To have some fun with. We'll see you again.
Peace.